All right, so today we're going to start talking about the perfect competition graph. It's a side-by-side graph. The first one you guys should all be used to, it's your typical supply and demand. With this one, we have an industry and we're talking about eggs. Okay, anybody can produce eggs. You have some hens, you have some chicken. Sorry, my dog's getting in the way. Get over here, Jack, get over there. Yeah, okay, so you have the egg market here. Anybody can produce eggs. So let's look at the overall industry. We have our supply and our demand, and that's where we produce. Remember, there's equilibrium. So right here we have price equilibrium, quantity equilibrium. Let's say for the entire industry, keep the numbers low. Let's say that eggs are $2 for a dozen, and the industry wants 1,000 eggs. Now, there's not one single producer. This is the overall industry. So let's come over here, and we got this guy named Boogie. Boogie, get over here. Boogie, what are you selling, sir?
I'm selling eggs.
You're selling eggs. All right, so this is Boogie's individual firm. He is the egg producer, right? So Boogie, though, because we know that the industry's price is set at $2, Boogie is only going to sell for $2, okay? So this price right here is going to come all the way over, and it's going to be a flat line, okay? This is the price of $2. Now, this flat line, some people call it Mr. Pard, some people call it Mr. Dart. Here's why. This represents Boogie, this represents your marginal revenue. This also is your demand line, your average revenue line, and the price you're going to get. So whether Boogie sold 1 dozen, he's going to get $2. If he produces a second dozen, he's going to get an additional $2, right? All the way until he keeps going. Now, where Boogie's going to produce, this is the most important rule in economics, where marginal revenue equals marginal cost, right? We have our marginal revenue line, which is also our demand. We're going to have a marginal cost line that looks like this. Now, marginal cost, you guys, also is a supply line. So, supply and demand intersect. We have equilibrium. Marginal cost equals marginal revenue. Right there is where Boogie should produce, right? So Boogie, you're going to produce 5 dozen eggs. Sound good?
Yep.
Good, right? So Boogie's going to sell 5 dozen eggs, $2 a piece. He's going to make a revenue of $10. Now, he needs to know if he's going to make money. And here's how that happens. We're going to get into cost at a later video, but right now I'm just going to show you his average total cost line, okay? So his average total cost line, that's ATC, right? So if he's producing here at 5, he's going to go straight down to where it's touching the ATC, all the way over, and let's say it's costing him $1 to produce, okay? So this entire area right here is going to represent Boogie's profit, right? So it's $1 to produce per item, so it's costing him $5 to produce. He's selling them from $2 a piece, right? So he's making $10, so Boogie's profit is $5. In theory, are you happy with that? You're not losing money, you're making money. Are you good?
Yes.
You're good, okay? Now, here's the thing though. Because Boogie's making money, that's going to be the green light for more producers to jump into the game and start selling. Do we have any more producers?
I want to sell more eggs.
You want to sell more eggs? Boogie, are you going to be happy about this?
No,
Why?
because I'm trying to sell eggs.
Exactly, and if she's trying to sell eggs, we're going to flood the market. So let's take a look and see what you do to your brother here, Lexi. So we have supply for the industry. We now have an increase in supply, which means our supply line is going to shift to the right. Okay? Now, like all of you know, when supply increases, price decreases. So now they're getting $1.50, okay, per dozen. The industry quantity has now gone up, let's say, to $1,200. Now, Boogie cannot continue to sell this product at $2. He has to take this price. So this right here is going to shift his entire line down, okay? This is his new demand line 1. It's just like your regular shifts. So now, Boogie's profits are going to decrease, okay? Because Boogie now is only going to produce here where the new demand and supply line he hit out. So it looks now like he's only going to be able to produce 4, okay? And let's say he's selling them for $1.50, and at this price point, it looks like his cost are $1.25. So instead of before making 50 cents profit per dozen, he's now only making 25 cents per dozen profit. and he's only selling 4 as opposed to 5. Now, if Lexi's unable to make money here, she's going to get out of the market. This supply is going to decrease back, and Boogie can go ahead and make a profit. A lot to dissect here, but this right here is the side-by-side perfect competition graph. Until later, stay safe.